Each system was alike in that the constitutional law-making bodies gave up their power. The Reichstag in Berlin, the House of Deputies in Rome, the Diet in Tokyo. And these elected representatives became collections of stooges, rubber stamp organizations. Applauding on cue the words of the leaders.
Each system did away with free speech and free assembly.
Hey everyone, welcome to another video with Wartime Whistles. I'm Tyler and welcome to this channel. I'm your host. We talk about warbirds, rail fanning, and the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. And today we're going to be talking about German Field Marshal Erwin Rommel. He was a highly decorated field marshal during World War II, renowned as the Desert Fox for his brilliant, aggressive leadership of the Afrika Korps in North Africa. Erwin Rommel gained fame in World War I, earning the Pure Le Marat. In World War II, he commanded the 7th Panzer Division in France. If you don't know what a Panzer Division was, it was tanks. So they were German tanks. It was a tank division. Before he took command in North Africa in 1941 and 1943, he earned the nickname Desert Fox for his daring, unorthodox, and highly successful, yet ultimately unsuccessful campaigns against Allied forces in the North African desert. After returning from Africa, he commanded Army Group B in France, overseeing defenses against the Allied invasion at Normandy. And here's where the 20 July plot comes in that he took part in. On October 14, 1944, Generals Willem Bergdorf and Ernest Massel visited Field Marshal Erwin Rommel at his home in Harlingen, where he was given the choice of facing a public trial by the People's Court and being executed, losing all honors, or taking his own life and receiving a state funeral. Erwin Rommel told his wife and son he had 15 minutes to decide, with the residence surrounded by armored men in civilian clothes described as Gestapo security troops, or SS, who stayed at the perimeter. Generals Willem Bergdorf and Ernest Massel told Erwin Rommel he was being accused of taking part in Operation Valkyrie, or the 20 July plot, in an attempt to take the life of Adolf Hitler. So the primary objective of the 20 July plot, which took place on July 20th, 1944, often referred to as Operation Valkyrie, was to assassinate Adolf Hitler, overthrow the Nazi regime, and establish a new government capable of negotiating an end to World War II with the Allies. The conspirators, a diverse group of high-ranking military officers and civilians, aimed to achieve several critical goals: political overthrow by intending to use the reserve army to seize control of Berlin and other major cities, disarm the SS, and arrest top Nazi officials like Joseph Goebbels and Heinrich Himmler. They also had a goal of negotiating peace. The central aim was to seek an armistice with the Western Allies, the US and Great Britain, as quickly as possible to prevent a total Soviet invasion of Germany, which eventually happened in the later stages of World War II in 1945. They also had a goal of saving Germany by removing Hitler, the leaders, including Colonel Claude von Stauffenberg, who was the colonel who brought in the briefcase into the meeting room with 2 little bombs in it that exploded, and that was the betrayal, which they believed was a success, ended up not being a success. General Ludwig Beck and Karl Fried Gordler helped to save Germany from complete physical and moral destruction. Their planned government intended to immediately dissolve concentration camps, end the prosecution of Jews, and restore the rule of law. Despite the intentions, the plan faced significant challenges. The Allies had already committed to a policy of unconditional surrender, making it unlikely they would have accepted the plotters' desired terms, which often included keeping certain territorial gains from the 1914 borders. Because the briefcase bomb failed to kill Hitler, the coup attempt quickly collapsed, leading to the execution of approximately 5,000 people suspected of involvement. And they drove Rommel up this road, and they stopped at a wooded area. Bergdorf told the driver to get out of the vehicle, which he did. Bergdorf remained in the vehicle with Rommel and handed him the cyanide pill, and he took the cyanide pill, and as soon as the driver came back, he saw Rommel slumped over in the vehicle which he had taken his life. But anyway, that's the story of Erwin Rommel and his role in the 20 July plot, also known as Operation Valkyrie. There is a movie on Operation Valkyrie that has Tom Cruise in it. He plays Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg, who was the one, as I mentioned, who brought the briefcase that had those two little bombs in it that exploded. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell. And please follow me on X at TailsAmyHQ. See you in the next one.